This video will help you assemble your new BeeChallenger moped-style e-bike. Carefully lift the bike out of the box. Take out the headlight and the small box with the user manual, charger, assembling tools, and pedals in it. Use a scissor or a flat side cutter to remove the zip ties on the bike. Put the front wheel on the side. Remove the packaging material and recycle them according to local rules. The multi-tool is very useful when you assemble your new e-bike. To install the handlebar, firstly remove the 4 bolts and the cap from the stem with a 4mm Allen wrench. Orient the handlebar with the brake handle facing forward and make sure the central indicator on the handlebar is competently covered by the stem cap. Reinstall the stem cap, but don't tighten the bolts completely. Adjust the angle of the handlebar to a comfortable angle for you. Tighten the bolts on the stem. Remove the protective materials on the bottom of the fork in between the brake pad. To install the front wheel, firstly remove the quick release skewer zipped on spokes and the safety cover on both sides of the wheel. Lower the fork onto the wheel. Be careful. The brake disc should go into the brake caliper in between the brake pads, and the axle should fully enter the fork dropouts. Take the quick release skewer, remove the nut and cone spring on the opposite side of the lever. Pass the skewer through the hub from the brake disc side of the wheel. Reinstall the cone spring and nut on the other side, then use your hand to tighten the nut on the quick release skewer and lock the quick release lever. Take the front light and install it on the upper side of the fork with a 5mm Allen wrench and a 10mm wrench. To install the pedals, make sure that the one with the WR marking on the axle is the right side pedal and the WL is the left. Turning the left pedal counterclockwise and the right pedal clockwise to thread them into the crank. Then use a 15mm wrench to tighten the pedals. Plug in all the adapters under the LCD display. Make sure you plug each pair of adapters in the same color. Pump the air into the tire to 15 to 20 psi. Check everything on the bike and make sure they work properly. Now you are all set with the assembly of your BeeChallenger. Enjoy the ride.